Hey guys, John here from Survival Dispatch, and I've had a lot of requests to review what I use for my night vision helmet. So I thought I'd go over my setup and exactly what I'm running here. So I use this thing for quite a few things, mostly for hog hunting at night, but I also use it for, if I have to do any patrolling at night, anything like that. I've taken quite a few low light and no light classes with it. So, this has gone through quite a few evolutions over the last couple of years, and I've had a lot of people, see pictures of me wearing it or video of me wearing it, and they kind of wanted a breakdown of exactly what I had on here and kind of the reasons as to why I run everything. So first of all, everything is sitting on an M-Tech M-Tech Flux Carbon V helmet. The V stands for vented. This is a bump helmet. It's not a ballistic helmet. No ballistic helmets will ever have vents in it. But usually when I'm using this hog hunting, I don't have to worry about anybody shooting back at me. So I prefer, in the hot summer months here of Florida, to have some ventilation so I'm not sweating as bad. Super lightweight helmet, which makes it very nice, easier on the neck and the head. Just getting rid of a couple of pounds. So up front, we'll start with, what you guys care about the most. I run the TNVC DT NVGs, dual tube night visions. This is a collaboration that TNVC did. These are pretty much the lightest dual tube setup that you can find on the market. They are white phosphate. They run off a single CR123 battery. So super lightweight, which makes it really nice because I don't have to run nearly as much counterbalance in the back. Real easy switches to find at night, when it's dark also. And I think these things have some of the best picture that I've ever seen through a pair of night vision goggles. Attaching it to the helmet, I'm using a Wilcox mount. This is the L4 mount. I believe that Wilcox makes, the best mounts for any type of night vision setup on a helmet. They are more expensive, but the quality is well worth the price. Fantastic adjustability. I've never had any issues with my night vision goggle falling off or anything like that because a mount came loose. Super easy to use, lock in place, real sturdy. So fantastic Wilcox mount there. So moving to the side, I prefer to have my ears attached to my helmet. I have another setup that I run without it, but I prefer with it just because I can grab this whole helmet. This entire setup is always ready to rock and roll. I'm running some Sordin, some MSA Sordins on it right now, and I've attached them with the Unity Tactical Sarah mount, which is really nice because it gets rid of any of the overhead mounts that used to go with the Ear Pro, so you don't have anything inside your helmet, kind of pulling on your hair and making it uncomfortable. Super adjustable, so they fit pretty much, any type of head shape. And what I like about these is they keep the Ear Pro extremely tight to your head. These don't lock out like most, so you can push it all the way. They'll never lock out. So you never have to worry about putting your head on your rifle, your cheek on your rifle, and it bumping your ears and popping your ear out right before you're about to shoot. So they always stay attached to your head. Moving to the top, I use a TNVC Mohawk. This is attached to the helmet here with Velcro, runs all the way down and has this pack in the back also. Fantastic accessory. It gives you some bungee cord if you need to, attach anything like an IR marker or something like that. I prefer to go with an SNS Precision IR marker. I like these. They have the vibrator in them as well. So, I can just put my hand on the back of my head. It vibrates. It tells me that it's on. This strobes in both IR and in green. If I have a guy with me that doesn't have any night vision, I can put this on the green strobe and everybody can see me. Moving down here, I run two Kim sticks on it. One is a green one is an IR one. The reason why I run these is if I have to mark something, it might be a hog that I just killed. I can either throw a green Kim stick down or an IR Kim stick down, and it just makes it easier coming back to find things. Or if I find a trail or something that I want to mark, I can crack one open, throw it on the ground, and keep going about my watch. And if I come back, I know exactly where it is. I do run an American flag IR. This is an IR patch on the back so that if any friendlies come up behind me, this will glow really bright if they have night vision goggles on, and it'll tell them, that, hey, there's a guy in front of you, you know, so don't shoot. Open this up here, and this has a pouch in it that holds CR123 batteries. What I like about this setup too is everything that I run on it runs on CR123 batteries, so I'm not having to switch between, you know, hey, my night vision goggles are running on AA's or something like that. So this just, you know, easily slips back here in case I'm ever out in the field and, you know, batteries start to run dead. So that just fits back there. It's a tight squeeze here. I can go the other way. It goes easier. So that stays right there. So I always got batteries on board. On the left side, this is a Princeton Light that I run on it. It has both an IR, it has an IR, a red, and a white light on it. So this is really nice. And this is just for administrative work. At night, I try to keep it in the red mode for the most part. But if you have to read any maps or look at anything, you know, it's really nice to have just a little bit of light to illuminate close up to you. This isn't like a, you know, a spotlight that I'm using for searching or anything like that, just for administrative work. So, you know, that's kind of my setup. I try to keep it as minimal as possible. I know it looks like a lot of stuff on here, but I think that everything that's on here is a much needed item if you're going out in the woods. If you're going out at night, you know, it gets dark when you go out. I mean, and you don't know you need something really until you try it. And I've put this helmet through a couple of years now, and I keep, you know, adjusting it and modifying it, and it's become very, very comfortable. So, you know, there's a look at my setup, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. And until next time, be safe.